There's a legitimate chance at saving this show right now. So you know what? Let's do this. Man, you have no idea how many takes I took to do that. I'm normally way better at that. It is early. It's like 4 in the morning. Thank you all for who have been watching the Rise movie reaction. I have been having a blast talking to all of you. It's been fun, like, tiptoeing. I've been, like, checking out the fandom. I'm like, you know what, man? Like, this fandom's pretty cool. And I've been seeing them on Twitter a lot. Let me, like, delve a little bit further. And, man, you guys are something else. Like, I have been around for a while. And then I've been around for all the Ninja Turtle shit. And, like, I feel like this is the most heavily invested of all the fandoms that I've seen. Like, there wasn't the internet, you know, back in the 89 one. 2004, I still feel like I didn't see a whole lot of, like, fan art. Like, there was fan art for sure. And even, like, 2012, like, I saw a fair amount of fan art. But, man, 2000 fucking... The Rise? Dude, Rise has, like, every time I go on Twitter, it's just, like, 700 fan arts from people that are, like, astounding. Like, all my art that I do, for those of you that are new to the channel, I do a whole bunch of art. I'm going to draw a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff at the end of it. By the way, I'm drawing a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff at the end of this. But when I see some of these people on there, I'm like, yo, these people are nasty. And I guarantee you half of them are like 15 years old. I hate all of you. All of you 15-year-olds that can draw better than me already, I hate you. I've been doing this for 20 years. Longer. 30 years. Pardon my somewhat emo haircut. I just got out the shower. I put the hat on. Hey, you know, where's the hat on? I figured this just looks too rednecky. How y'all? I'm gonna be watching Ninja Turtles today. All right, let me tell you about them Ninja Turtles. All right, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that have just clicked on this one because they just saw it and they haven't watched the Rise one, I'm new to this. This is my first time. I am a die-hard Turtle fan. As you can see, you know, the nunchucks are just something stupid that I bought. I have a comic about when I first bought those nunchucks. I like briefly showed it to you guys in the Rise one, but I'll show it to you right now. It was based on a true story where I was at Target. I always just double check just to see what's out there. I haven't bought any Ninja Turtles toys in 20 years. Like, I'm not going there to buy them. I don't have, like, I'm such a weird type of hardcore nerd. Like, I got the Full Metal, you know, right there. But other than that, like, I'm not one of those dorks. Like, this, the only reason I'm even wearing this is because I made this before a concert, Diplo and Skrillex, friggin' like 7 years ago, and it's just comfy, and it's early in the morning, and I just woke up. Like, I don't have a lot of nerd shit around, but those nunchucks, I'm at Target. I'm going through the aisle. I check to see what they've got. And these were actually from the Michael Bay movie. These are bullshit nunchucks. I actually looked online after I got done doing the Rise one. I looked online for some wooden ones, but I know that I remember like they were illegal for a while. But I want a nice set of nunchucks because like this is impressive when you look at it, but like it's plastic. It's not as like. But these, the Michael Bay ones. So I'm at Target and I'm going through them. And I'm looking, I see all that shit, and I see size, and it was always like, you know how all of you old school fans will appreciate this. You know how like the Raphael size, whenever you buy the toy size, they never look like actual size. And like it was cool when you were a kid because it still was like, I have a size, but not the same. But nunchucks are like for a toy. This is pretty nunchucky. This is pretty. Did you know that it was plastic until I freaking told you? I see the toys. I pick them up, and I pick up the nunchucks, and I'm like, oh, Ninja Turtles nunchucks. I have to buy these. And then in my head, this is like I was 30, I think, at the time. I'm like, Joe, you're 30 years old. What is wrong with you? You can buy real ones, and I didn't. I bought these ones, but it always made me laugh. But yeah, like I said, you guys, this fan base, hand clap. And I've been looking all through. I freaking had it playing in the background all day a couple days ago because it was the last day of like the Netflix month. I was trying to do a stream, but I ended up having to get called into work. Today, I saw a thing. I wanted to actually look it up to see where I saw that. I saw a thing today that said Paramount Plus, which I don't care about Paramount Plus, obviously, but I saw a thing from, who was it? I just followed, because you guys told me a couple people to follow Twitter that work on the show. A recent interview with the CEO that talked about streaming on Paramount Plus and how they view potential shows that do well. And then he writes, new setup, streaming the Rise movie and then a couple episodes in between, and then another device with Paramount Plus streaming both seasons. We're in the fight for our lives, boys. Because of this, specifically because of this, and because you guys all clamored and begged, I got you. So I'm about to sign up for Paramount Plus right now on camera. Just Paramount Plus, if you're watching this, I'm signing up for this just for TMNT. I saw Deep Space Nine and friggin' Strange New Worlds. Yo, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, listen. Deep Space Nine, all day. But yo, Strange New Worlds, right there. So we're about to sign on right now. You're about to watch me. Ready? We're just... All right, YouTube. So I got some old ass coffee because I didn't feel like making a new pot. It is 4 o'clock. Ooh, it is 4:20. Give me 1 second. Yo, that's so funny. I'm thinking about another comic that I made. Wow, it was actually 10 years ago, almost to the day now that I think about it. I have a comic where I was talking about how I didn't want to go to my high school reunion because everyone's got real jobs and houses and shit. Meanwhile, I spend my Saturday nights watching Ninja Turtles, and it is Saturday night and I'm watching Ninja Turtles. When BoJack was over, I was trying to figure out what to watch next as a cartoon, and it was Rise and Infinity Train. Infinity Train 1, Rise was right there, and as much as I want to finish Infinity Train, they canceled that shit for good on HBO Max. I mean, they did it dirty. They did Infinity Train so dirty. So I'm for sure not giving HBO Max my friggin' any attention when it comes to Infinity Train. They did that shit dirty. I didn't know that it was like 15-minute long segments first. I guess a lot of people apparently, they originally didn't like it. They like fell off because they were like, we don't like this is stupid, 15-minute shorts. But apparently it's one of those things that like sets things up for like bombastic. And again, I've seen the Shredder fight, so I know what this show is capable of. So I don't mind. I feel like going into this, I'll be a little bit better off as an adult watching a Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles cartoon. Like, I feel like that was the whole point of the Michael Bay thing, is that, you know, all the grown-ass people, they don't want to watch. Like, I guarantee you that no one my age, like, I got my boy here, I got him into watching this shit. He loved it. He loved it because he loves horror movies. So like that third season when they were doing a whole bunch of like horror shit on the farm, he texted me in the middle of the night going like, they're doing Jason Does Manhattan or Jason Goes to Manhattan, one of the two. I'm gonna try to do, these are 15 minutes. I might do 4 per reaction. So if you're watching this right now, you're getting 4 episodes out of me right now. All right. I have yet to hear the theme song. Theme song is a very important aspect of the Ninja Turtles. Like I was watching because they had there's a Twitter that I follow that says cartoon intros that go raw, goblin mode, one of the two, and it had the 2004. And like, listen, I know this song. All right, don't get me wrong, but just a little corny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles counted up. Like it's a little Turtles. There's no one better. Turtles, watch out for Shredder. They're like no others. They're teenage brothers. A little goofy. So I'm interested to see what we're gonna get here. All right, ready? Thank you all for making me watch this. I had a blast talking to all of you for the last like month. I'm gonna be holding back on a couple other shows that I've been waiting on, but you know, they say go where the internet takes you. That was nasty. I think that was the shortest one, and I love the art style in this. I was talking about how during the movie that my comic that I make, this is always the art style that I'm kind of going for. I love it. I love this art style so much. I wasn't sure how the animation quality was going to be compared to the movie. And like, obviously it's a little bit, it's not as much, but it's still pretty. Damn. I like that. Everybody's already, no introduction necessary.
You must be this rad to ride that ride. I concur.
We rad. Donnie. Aw. Aw, and Raph has a...
Hey guys, hold up. Poor thing looks lost.
Raph was always like Alphonse in the 2012.
That's lovely, all right?
That's what I'm saying.
One with the animals. Humans! Initiate Plan H.
Excuse me, sir.
Where's her Halloween costume? Yeah, it's something nerdy.
We are just typical normal humans.
Look at Raph.
Everyday human lives. Nailed it. Dude, you gotta make it to rehearsal.
Give to me nature. How you say?
And if you step to my friends for stepping to you, for stepping to me, you gonna have to step to me, right?
You do not intimidate.
Fake nerd voices.
That was actually my real voice. What's wrong with my voice?
What's wrong with my voice? You do not intimidate us, with or without your fake nerd voices. I am happy because I like to do accent. God damn.
So, you got some Jersey?
Really, Leo?
I'm mad that I read that first.
I got this.
See, here's the thing: is that I always, for some reason, I always like the bow staff the most. I don't know why. Size nunchucks, but for some reason, but only Donnie's, because most bow staffs didn't have that like the grip tape around the middle of it, like 89 Donnie did.
Had to ruin Cannonball.
Sick. Sick. Dog, some of these shots are dramatic as fuck. He threw the fucking handle at him. I'm dead. Sick. I love this show already. I mean, granted, I saw. How did anybody not like this? Come on, what's wrong with people? Alright, so one by one, all of their weapons are gonna get broken. And that's when they get the mystical ones, I guess. Yeah, see? Exactly. This is pretty action-packed. I thought it was gonna be like stupid comedy shit the entire time. Like there was a bunch of comedy, but like alongside a fairly action-packed sequence, even if they got their ass whooped.
I think she's okay because there's no like April bits on the ground.
I've seen this before.
And splinters do not touch cat. And what do we see?
What's he watching? Lobster.
Hey, Pop. Any chance we could have the living room tonight? And I thought purple was the fun.
Purple.
What if I hooked it up?
We need 10
Crayons.
a gallon of rubber cement, and
Leon's got it.
Leon. That's it never even occurred to me that Leon would be an adequate shortening of Leonardo. One of my good friends, her and my other friend, they just had a kid and they named him Leonardo, and it was like, all right, Leonardo, I'm here for it. Mikey comes through. That's cool. So like they were like kind of hinting at his mystical power type shit from the beginning.
It worked.
all I had to do was believe in myself.
Oh, so him being the leader is like, it feels more just nobody else wanted it, so I'll do it. Nice. And that kind of hints at Leo always being kind of the better one. Dude, Leo's sword fights in these are nasty so far.
Assure you, I have no interest in your petty cakes of crabs.
But we would love to hear more about those pig butts.
Who is this?
You are about to be part of an experiment
You are about to be part of an experiment that will change the very nature of humanity. Whenever I watch a new show, I always like seeing whose voices I can do. I can't do any of the brothers. I can't do Raph. Like, I can hear a voice and then know whether or not I can do it. I know I can't do any of their voices. That is very messed up.
The mutation worked, just like it did all those years ago.
But except for Donnie, we're out of weapons. Note to you, next time make your weapons out of high-grade titanium.
His bow, this is the coolest bow staff I've seen him have. Even without all the crazy shit. Just the way that it looks. It's got a bunch of like Gambit looking.
There's a room full of weapons.
Oh, thank goodness we were so dead.
How did she get in here and sneak around the first time? Nice.
Hey, yo, guys! How about we take the glowy ones?
No, I'm good.
You want a glowy weapon?
No, I'm good. I'll never let you go.
I'll never let you go. Let's go save that dog thingy. Oh, that's so mean. He's just poking him with a stick.
Stop being imitation crab, man, and you'll walk out of here beautiful.
It's got so many fooly cooly kind of moments in this. I love it. Sick. God damn. Dude, this is the first episode still? What is wrong with me? How did I not watch this when it came out? What's wrong with me? This is so sick. These fight scenes. In the first episode, these fight scenes were already like this? This is so dog. What the fuck? Hot soup? Why a hot soup? Cool. It ends up working. Nice. Nailed it! Accidentally impressive. Baron Draxum.
When he gets here, we'll deal with him.
Donnie's on the phone. When do the glowy weapons do glowy weapon stuff? Yeah. Accidentally impressive.
Mikey, that was awesome.
I love these faces so much.
Let me try. Magic weapon, magic weapon, magic weapon, magic weapon. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Magic weapon. Sick. 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 Sick.
And that's why I like fighting the old-fashioned way, with impossibly futuristic high-tech weaponry.
Dog, Donnie is so nasty in this. This is my favorite Donnie, hands down. Hands down my favorite Leo, hands down my favorite Donnie, and all I've seen is the movie.
I don't know if this is part of your plan, but the line's about to explode.
That was nasty. There's no way that was a 15-minute episode. Yeah, there's no way.
We just defeated a boss villain.
You did.
Hero. We deserve a name like Mad Dog.
Kind of like Mad Dogs. I want to see Omar Miller, Ben Schwartz. That's right, I saw Omar Miller. No, 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 you're lying. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. No. No, there's no way. There's no way. You're kidding me?
His name is John Cena.
That is hysterical. John Cena? Really? Listen, I don't even care about wrestling. I was never a wrestling guy growing up, but the last couple of years, man, John Cena is proving himself to be a hilarious tour de force. So that's crazy that he's in this. That's hysterical. That was amazing. That was like there is no conceivable world where I wouldn't have enjoyed that the first time I watched it, regardless of knowing about how it gets better later on. That was anybody that watched that first episode and they were like, I don't like this. This is not my kind of they are dumb. You are dumb people. My God, I'm aggravated. I'm aggravated at me. I can't believe I did not watch this when it first came out. It makes no sense. Maybe because it was Nickelodeon. Like, you know, you get to a certain age. Maybe watch Nickelodeon. This actually works now that it's on Paramount Plus. It's like, all right, I get to help out Strange New Worlds. I'm gonna freaking just blast DS9. Freaking like, I have 7 days. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this trial, but for 7 days, I'm going to have a Ninja Turtles goddamn marathon. I can get a fair amount watched. I'm going to have to watch this when I get home from work, at least 1 or 2 episodes. That'll be fun because you guys get to see me exhausted after screaming at drunk people at 4 o'clock in the morning. But the fight scenes in this were nasty. The faces that everybody make was hysterical. The dynamic random ass poses of Leo from that like that part, nasty. That theme song, I love how respectful it is to the original song. Like, the original song's goofy as shit too. I don't know, there's just something about 2012. Leonardo is the leader in blue, does anything it takes to get his ninjas through. Master Splinter taught him every single skill they need to be one lean, mean, green, incredible team. Come on, how do you not love that? That's a sick verse. Come on, you can't hate on that verse. Even though all the things are kind of goofy, that is a sick verse. Master Splinter taught him every single skill they need to be one mean, lean, green, incredible team. Sick. So here's what we're gonna do, because normally what I do is I do fan art for all of my stuff, but I want to learn how to draw these guys in this style. I was showing off how the very first thing that I ever drew in my entire life that I can remember drawing was a Ninja Turtle. What I was saying is that I want to draw at the end of this. I want to find random pictures and random screenshots and just draw with you guys. You can watch me do it on screen and see how I like study certain aspects and pick colors and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun. My Wacom tablet that I never use. I always use my iPad for everything. So I thought this would be a good way to finally have a use for this stupid thing. I love that first episode. I'm mad I can't do any of the voices, but I've never actually, for all the voices that I can do, I can't think of any Ninja Turtles voices that I can do. Raph from the movies. Get back here! I'm not finished with you! Damn! I remember being a little kid the first time I heard it. I'm like, oh, a Ninja Turtle said damn? This is such an adult movie. Oh. But I can't do any of their voices. I can do Splinter. I know I can do Splinter, but unfortunately for me, I always say I approach accents with as much like respect and like trying to be authentic with it. Like when I was doing Russian guy, we are not afraid of you and your fake nerd voices. Like I love accents, but because I'm a white man, there's just a lot of accents that I am not allowed to do on camera for the internet. I feel like Splinter is one of those, because even though I could do it accurately, I feel like just would come off like, no, I'm not gonna. You're not getting me on the Splinter one. Like I already get nervous doing my Aku. Long ago in a distant land. My Aku, my Mako is flawless. So I don't mind doing brave little soldier boy comes along. And that wasn't even Mako. Mako didn't even sing that one. That was his like understudy, if I remember correctly. But yeah, his voice I don't mind doing because Aku is just a giant screaming monster. I feel like because Splinter is Japanese and because I think they've got, I can't remember his name. I feel like after a certain point, you can't have any white people playing Splinter, have any kind of a Japanese sounding accent, which is, it makes sense, 100%. Tony Shalhoub was, I remember that from the movies. Tony Shalhoub. Who the hell, like, I like Tony Shalhoub. I don't want Tony Shalhoub as my Splinter. But Hoon Lee, when I tell you Hoon Lee is my Splinter. Job from Banshee, that's my guy. And he doesn't, he just talks very, 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 very quietly. Like, I always talk about the scene with when Leo's saying, like, oh, we could have won if it was a fair fight. And Splinter goes, a fair fight? What is a fair fight? And he goes, oh, you know, a fight where both sides have equal chance of winning. So a fair fight is a fight you could possibly lose? Yeah. And he, like, leg sweeps him and then gets him by the throat with his cane. And Leo's like, hey! He goes, was that fair? He goes, no! Did I win? I remember the first time I saw that, I'm like, that's a hell of a friggin', that's a hell of a moral for Nickelodeon. Like, yo, don't fight fair. You might lose. No. Dirty. Fight dirty. I was like, that's very ninja-y. You know, that's very ninja-y of Splinter. I'm telling you, man, like, who was it? One of y'all were saying, like, oh, Splinter, 2012 Splinter kept its kids under house arrest for 16 years. I'm not saying you're wrong, creator. Who plays him, goddammit? I'm not saying you're wrong, but I don't care. 2012 Splinter all day. Where is he? There he is. Eric Bauza. Oh, he's done Bugs, Daffy, Tweety, Marvin the Martian. There should have been an earth-shattering kaboom. He played Tiger Claw. Okay. Damn it, because I did do Tiger Claw voice, so that I'm a hypocrite. But that explains why I can do his voice. That makes total sense. Like, as soon as I heard his voice, I'm like, I know I can do Splinter's voice, but I could only do Splinter's voice because I know I can do Tiger Claw's voice, because Tiger Claw was nasty. Tiger Claw was probably my favorite new addition from the 2012 version. Like, not something that they changed, like, because I don't think Tiger Claw was ever in anything. Tiger Claw was so nasty. That fight scene.
Are you afraid to face me? Ah!
That fight scene in, like, the meatpacking plant.
Are you afraid to fight me?
With Tiger Claw, where there's, like, no word spoken. And, like, there's, like, chainsaws and shit going off. And, like, you can tell everybody in this room is fighting to the death.
Let us finish this.
You very, very rarely get that in a Ninja Turtles cartoon. Where, like, most freaking cartoon fights are fun, Like, I remember in the original series, in the first one, they had to, like, throw garbage cans over your head and bang the nunchucks with them because they couldn't get too violent. And then with the Foot Clan, they had the robots, so it was easy to, slice them up. You don't have to worry about human violence. And I remember there was just always certain things where, like, they're fighting, but you never get the, what's the word I'm looking for? The intensity. You never get the intensity. Like, there's a lot of fights where, like, when Shredder is fighting them, where, like, they're all coming after him and everything like that. But, like, I don't get the, like, they're still, like, like, oh my God, Leo, what are we gonna do? Or some shit like that. That fight scene is just 4-on-1. When they fade into the, like, oh, dude, that fight scene. For those of you that haven't watched 2012 and Rise is your first and only so far, just look at this fight scene. Just look at this fight scene. This fight scene is so nasty, and it's all because of Tiger Claw. All right, that's all you're gonna get. Now that I know that Tiger Claw is Splinter, I like the Splinter even more now. He's still no 2012. He's still no 2012. I don't care what anybody says. 2012 Splinter all day. All right, ready? Episode 2. Paramount Plus. I can't believe that I just signed up for Paramount Plus at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tiger Claw. Yeah, this is definitely the shortest one. Rise.
Jupiter Gym Moon Buggy! Featured in not one, not two, but 60
Cool.
sequels of Jupiter Gym.
What was the Star Trek show from 2012?
The landing party is under attack by the digesters! We have to save them!
He just slaps everybody the whole time.
This is Repo Mantis Salvage. The guy is me.
This is your lot?
How did he... Why is there a... How is there a Mantis Man that has a salvage?
Ever do any repo work?
Of course! No, what's
They have to do repo work?
Do a job for me today, and I'll let you have that moon buggy.
Well, that thing is definitely worth money.
Mikey, repo men have to be mean, and I don't know if you know this, but you're kind of a softie.
That was my first thought, is, man, repo people have to be douches.
What I can do...
I need you to get an RV from a real shady mutant.
How many mutants are there? I don't understand. Well, I guess... Oh, no Totoro. Nice. When John Cena said just like all those years ago and they thought they meant them, maybe he meant all of them.
Let's see him. There's his RV.
It's gonna be someone cute. Does he turn the moon buggy, if they do get it, does he turn the moon buggy into like the turtle van?
Sneak Jitsu 101.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck.
Get behind you.
Super creepy. Is it a hamster?
Hey, I'm Todd. Welcome to Cuddle Kids Puppy Rescue.
They all love him. They have to take the RV back from Happy Puppy Cuddles.
I donate it to folks in Alaska who need a little sunshine.
I know that voice for sure.
We need that RV. We gotta be tough with him.
No.
Hard as nails.
No, come on. Puppy Cuddle Rescue?
Could you hold Willis? Oh, I don't know if I can. No. Oh, you little.
Todd, my hard as nails brother and I are here to.
Oh, that's just super weird. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who this guy's voice is. It's driving me nuts. It sounds like freaking what's-his-face from 30 Rock, but I don't think it is.
Why did we just do that? I don't know, Michael.
Michael? Michael? I have never heard Michelangelo called Michael. Michael and Leon. So far, that's two that I've never heard before.
Puppy hurricane season.
Puppy hurricane season. Thurop Van Orman. I definitely don't know who this is. Aww. Aww.
Not bad, not bad. But what had happened was, I ain't giving it to you. Turns out, Donkey Jupiter Gym fans will pay big bucks to
I figured he was gonna figure it out.
Leaving without our moon buggy.
the purple one's funny.
I keep telling you guys I'm funny.
Your legs halfway through twice.
So you're just gonna break his legs. I'm gonna break your legs halfway through twice. I knew it! I fucking knew I knew him! I knew who that voice was. I knew that it was somebody that I've heard before.
Hello, America! My name is Lil Gideon.
That's too funny. He's little Gideon. Ow, 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 ow.
It would be from Jupiter Gym's third last trip to the moon. Which had a fake passport to fool the Plutonians.
Pasta Fazoo.
Really? There is a bug zapper, but why didn't you try that first? It have a 3000 after it.
It's beautiful. So is he dead? That. How did I not realize that was little Gideon? That's too funny. DDR, baby. I had the mat for PlayStation 2. They have a sick little arcade. They have their own DDR machine. Brain.
My brain! This is not a drill.
Rat flu.
This is not a drill, boys.
Dog, this arcade is sick. With that sickness.
You look great.
His little face.
Buckle up, boys. It's about to get weird. Stage 1. Fever. Air myself out.
He gave himself a six-pack. A six-pack of hair. Oh, it's to cover his nipples. Wild Rat Man. This happens once a year. As I say, it's to cover his nipples, but how did they not realize he was going to use it as a hamster ball? I thought that was the idea, like to let him like burn out some energy. It's kind of terrifying. Stage 3. Captain Cuddle Cakes. Thank you all for making me watch this. I love this show with all my heart. I'm confused though, so how does it end every year? Ninja Supreme. Sick. Now we're talking. Why is hot soup their friggin' catchphrase? I feel like there's not as many expressive faces in these last 2 episodes, though. Like, the goofiest faces were in the friggin' more serious episode.
No, I'm fine. I just cut myself on that janky old door.
Oh, no, he's infected. No, he's infected. It's like, it's like a zombie movie. Karaoke. Stage 5!
Karaoke love songs.
Fan fiction? Lu Jitsu? Lu Jitsu? I love that name.
This is amazing. Keep going. We're almost at stage 7. This is the closest I've been to success. Ever.
But is that like the deal? Like Splinter feels bad for them? They even have like specified quarantine rooms. That's gonna be one of the pictures I draw. Leo like that. You know, it's kind of a good look. Say yes.
What? No! Anything but that? Papa wants a new bike.
That is part of the deal. Oh, that was fine. I'm still losing my shit over little Gideon. I won't. What are you, some kind of walking ventriloquist dummy? Ha ha ha, I'm just playing. I know who you are, Gideon. What? How did you know my name? But my voice is a little scratchy. Trust me, I can do little Gideon's voice. So I can, if Todd shows up ever again, I'm gonna narrow that down. I'm gonna get his voice perfect. Yes, I love this show. That's. I was gonna do 4 episodes, but that was if the first 2 were 15 minutes. So I want to draw some shit actually. I'm kind of psyched to draw my guys. If you're done with the reaction, I totally understand. I don't expect all of you to stick around for me drawing the turtles. But if you've seen any of my art, you know I'm a fair artist. That's a terrible user interface you got there, Paramount. I want to do the We Read. This is funny. I legit haven't drawn on this friggin' tablet in years. I keep trying to get back into Clip Studio Paint, but Procreate's just so easy. Because like I love the designs in this. Like legit, this could very well end up being my favorite version of Ninja Turtles. Like right off the bat, I love 2012 so much, but god damn, this shit's entertaining as fuck. And again, like, this might be my favorite like, this is, again, look at Donnie. Donnie is so cool in this. It's about time Donnie got some recognition. Like, this is gonna take me a minute to get used to again. I'm so used to drawing on a tablet, or forget, like drawing on the screen. Like, this is weird drawing on a tablet again. I love this. I love this Donnie so much. Again, as someone that, like, Donnie was like kind of always my favorite, but like he was just such a boring character for the most part. But I don't know, there was just something about the bow staff. Again, the bow staff that like has this shit. Like, that was the middle of the staff. Just looked cool for some reason. And then I remember in the movie, I was actually angry because in the movie, like, I'm assuming it's because the guy that was in the suit, like, he did, you know, very impressive with the bow staff that he had, but it was like a little tiny, like, stick. And hopefully by the end of like the first season, I'll be able to draw these guys from memory, so that I can do my own little friggin' fun fan art stuff. I love the hard angles in all of these designs. It lends itself to the kind of style that I like. That face though, that face just kills me. Again, I'm not going for like complete accuracy here. Like, I'm gonna go as accurate as I can, but and he's got. Plus, this is actually cool because now I get to like really like appreciate their design. So he has a little computer wrist computer. I know I've seen it before, but I didn't realize that it was like always part of his design. I'm trying to figure out what their toes might look like in this particular pose, and I guarantee, because I can't draw feet for shit. There it is. Yeah, so this is why I hate doing digital sometimes. But like this eye thing, the only time I've ever seen this particular eye thing where just out of nowhere they go into like it's almost cat-like the way that it looks is Invader Zim.
You lie! You lie!
This show just reminds me of Zim. This show gives me such strong Zim vibes. And looking at this right now, like that's all I can think about is like how many times. Like, lies! But this face, dude, look at this. Ready? Here, look at there we go. Look at this stupid fucking face. And then we're gonna figure out the colors together. Again, anyone that's still watching this is not something that I do normally. This is kind of like the main reason why I do the time lapses is so I can take my time drawing stuff, but you don't get bored while I'm doing that. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm not doing any rough sketches. This is all just a couple undos here and there. You know what this kind of reminds me of? Penny Arcade, the way that some of these lines go over, like, where they're supposed to end. Mike Krahulik, the guy that does Penny Arcade, his style, like, it's gone all over the place over the years, but that was definitely one that he used to do. That for sure sounds like something I would say. Magic weapon, magic weapon, magic weapon. I say some stupid shit like that all the time. I feel like it's still too saturated though. Let's see how it looks with the red. It's got a little hint of pink. Again, I'm gonna end up learning new Photoshop stuff just because of you guys. Dark turquoise. It's got a little bit more blue to it. That's pretty close. Feel like that's actually, well, maybe a little bit more blue. Let me know if any of you guys actually even like give a shit about this. Like, if I don't get any, if nobody, how about that? If nobody says, hey, that was fun about this, I'm just not gonna do it next round. Nobody watched it anyways. What's the point? I don't even understand. I try to do something special for you guys. I don't know why I'm using my mouse. I have my tablet right here. I can be way more precise, and yet I'm still using my mouse. That might be all I draw for now. I might come back and draw some more afterwards. I need a quick break. I'm like getting sore. So yeah, I love all these episodes. That was a good first start. I guess they're gonna use John Cena. That's hysterical. Those fights, that first, like I guess they had to like really like wow you. They wanted to like really come out strong when it came to that first episode, because 2 and 3 didn't have quite as like amazing fights. Look at all my puppies. Oh, my puppy's right here. Oh, we all get so happy right here. Good times. All right, there you go. You got me, Paramount Plus. You guys got me. Hope you all enjoyed my reaction. This was fun. I will definitely, like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I might have, if these first couple episodes really turned me off, I might have been like, at no point did I think that was gonna happen. I was relatively sure these episodes were gonna be amazing, but on the off chance they weren't, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do this. There's nothing like everything that I draw for this channel is like kind of, turn that off. It's kind of like not a job, because I definitely get lost in it, where I just like, and I'm just like listening to lo-fi in the background. But Ninja Turtles is something where I can tell myself, just be like, I'm drawing Ninja Turtles, yay, fun times. All right, see you all next time. I'll post these on Twitter and Instagram and stuff if you want to see better pictures of it. You should follow me on Twitter and Instagram anyway, because I suck. Like, my TikTok's on point, my YouTube's on point, but I'm terrible at those two. So I would really enjoy that. If you guys want to see, because I do a lot of live streaming and stuff like that. If you guys want to see stuff like that, especially people that are my ROTT fans, check out the Instagram and the stuff down below. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this artwork from this episode. It was cool. I enjoyed making it. I do a piece of fan art for all my reactions. So if you'd like to see more artwork from different shows, check out the rest of my channel. Thanks for stopping by the bar.